So I actually really wanted to get started off by talking about face cleansers because I find that during the colder, dry months of winter, I need something a little bit more hydrating and creamy, something that feels like a little bit more nourishing on the skin, not quite as stripping as a lot of other cleansers. So I've been loving the Glossy Milky Jelly Cleanser. The consistency and the formulation of this is quite unlike anything else I've ever used. It's really hard to describe. It's almost like Jello and pudding. It's a really unique consistency of a product, but it's just like really creamy and thick, and it just doesn't make your skin feel like it's stripping of all of the natural moistures that it has in it. Takes off makeup like a dream. It's not the best at taking off waterproof eye makeup, but it does the job. You just have to go in with a little bit more of a biphase eye makeup remover and it takes everything off. It just feels good on your skin. Your skin won't feel dead and dry after you use this, so it's amazing. I really like it, and it does have a slight rose fragrance, so just letting you know, it does have a little bit of a fragrance to it. I have a few different facial moisturizers that I really like to use during the winter. So my daytime moisturizer, just kind of like my go-to, is the Ceramide by Dr. Jart. This is incredible. It has little dollops of ceramide actually in the gel, and when the white ceramides hit your skin, it's like a flood of water to your skin. It's incredible. You kind of have to try it to believe it, as with the Milky Jelly Cleanser, but this just has such a unique formulation that I think it kind of like blows your mind when you use products like this. And then I've also told you guys before that I do have an occasional eczema flare up once in a while, and then sometimes I'll just get like random flaky parts on my body, and I always turn to Vana Cream. This has been such a lifesaver. I just got this tube like a couple months ago, and I am almost all the way done with it because I use this so much. I love it on my face. Sometimes I just slather it all over my entire face, but it's really great for those irritated, chapped, dry, kind of like agitated, almost like open skin, chapped areas that you get from dryness. So absolutely love this. Sometimes if I'm just feeling like I really need a great moisturizer, then I will just use this all over my entire face and just let it sink in. It's really thick and kind of gooey in a way, but it does sink into the skin pretty quick. It's not like super fast. It's not just gonna like go away. It needs some time to sink in, but extremely, extremely hydrating. Like, this stuff is the works. I do also always like to use a couple drops of hyaluronic acid in the morning and at night. This one's by The Ordinary Company. This is hyaluronic acid 2%, and it also has B5, vitamin B5 in it. I love the hyaluronic acid. It really helps with dry skin and keeping it nice and moisturized. I personally find that during the winter months, a manual exfoliant is just a little bit too abrasive and can actually make dried skin worse. So I like to go for chemical exfoliants during the winter months, and I picked 3 because I couldn't pick just one. So the one that I've talked about the most on my channel is by Juice Beauty. Mine is so gross but I actually use it. It has peel all over the outside of the container. But this is the Juice Beauty Organic Solution Green Apple Peel Sensitive. I love this. It's amazing. You just put it on your skin and leave it on for about 15 minutes. I can't recommend this enough. I've talked about it so many times on my channel. I hate to keep talking about it, but it really is an amazing chemical peel that doesn't leave your skin actually peeling, and it doesn't make your skin too red or too agitated or too irritated. I would recommend doing it at night though. Another really great chemical exfoliant is the Nip and Fab Glycolic Fix Daily Cleansing Pads. I just recently started using these and I really like them. The first couple times I used them, I was like, oh my god, I wake up in the morning and my skin is just like slick and looks like baby skin. So these are amazing. I use these at night typically. You can use them in the morning as well. And I also use them on the neck, and they just give a nice light exfoliation. Another really great one is also by Clinique. It's the Clinique Clarifying Lotion. I've been using this since high school. I just really like it, and I'll always have some on hand because I think it's a great go-to. It's the most gentle out of the other two. This one I think would be the best for people who have really sensitive skin because it is really gentle, and it doesn't like put down the works like the peels or the glycolic acid pads do. This one's just a nice light exfoliation, and I'm pretty sure you can even use this more than once a week. So I love that. And I also think great moisturizing facial masks are very important in the winter time. So I picked 3 of my favorites this season. Glossy Moisturizing Moon Mask. I've talked about this so many times on my channel again, but this is so good to me. It's like a supercharged lotion. I just apply a really thick layer, leave it on for 20 to 40 minutes, rinse it off, and your skin is just like visibly more plump. It looks smoother. It just looks more hydrated, and I use this several times a week. And then a new one I've been trying this season and have fallen in love with is the Fresh Vitamin Nectar face mask. And this stuff is, first of all, it smells so incredibly fruity. It's like marmalade. You just want to like take this out of the jar and spread it on your toast because it smells so good. But this one is supposed to like improve vibrancy and brightness in the skin. I totally agree. I leave this on for like 20 to 30 minutes, a lot longer than you're supposed to. And it just is like fruity and bright and peppy and zingy and just makes your skin more awake and under the eyes and stuff. It just really helps with dullness that you have from the drier months. I love it, and I keep it in the fridge so that when I put it on my face, it's nice and cold, and it's pretty amazing, I'm not gonna lie. And then the last one that I wanted to talk about is the Dr. Jart Water Fuse Water Sleeping Mask. Honestly, it's like a little bit uncomfortable. You're supposed to sleep with this on your face, and when you first put it on your skin, it's like really wet. It's just like this layer of slick on your skin, and so you're kind of laying there and you're just like trying not to turn to your side. So that's a little bit uncomfortable, but when you wake up in the morning, your skin is just so rejuvenated, so hydrated. It's just a really intensive overnight water sleeping mask. It's just a really intensive overnight hydrating treatment. It's incredible. You just kind of have to work around the fact that your face is wet for about half an hour. So maybe like put this on, watch TV for half an hour, and then it'll have sunk into your skin enough to where you can comfortably like lay on your side and stuff. But I feel like the older I get, the less frilly floofy like body stuff I like, you know, like Bath & Body Works. I just don't like all that fragrance, and I find that fragrance dries out my skin even more on top of the winter already drying me out. So to wash my body, I just like the basics. I love the Dove White Beauty Bar, and then the Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap. This one's with lavender. This stuff is amazing. It takes off all the dirt on your body. It's really great for scrubbing off old spray tan, and you need such a little amount. Like, you seriously just do the tiniest drop onto your loofah and then rub it around, and then your loofah will just be like full of foam to rinse your body. You can do so much stuff with this. Like, I would just recommend this too because it has no additives, so it's really great. To exfoliate dry patches on my body, I love the Abeyta Rosemary Mint Body Polish. This is like a treat to use. It smells so amazing. It's minty and it's fresh. It makes your skin feel so invigorated. It's just like a really nice experience. I find with Abeyta products, they're like aromatherapy experiences because they're so natural and herby and earthy and beautiful. So I absolutely love this. And the granules of it are very fine and very gentle. And it's kind of like a creamy base. It's not like a soapy base. It's really thick and hydrating, so love this for body exfoliation. And for body moisturization, just good old Cetaphil in the tub. I use the Cetaphil Body Moisturizer White Cream. It's amazing, so hydrating and thick. And then for any spots on my body that are like extra dry, like elbows and knees, feet, hands, I love Palmer's Cocoa Butter. It smells incredible, really thick and oily and greasy, so I wouldn't recommend putting this on your legs before you slip on a pair of skinny jeans or anything like that, but it's amazing. And H2O actually makes this a body butter stick. And this is really convenient to just bring around when I get really dry, like on my legs or my hands or my arms. You know, if my skin's getting really dry and I'm getting uncomfortable, then this is just like a lot more convenient than bringing around a big thing of body butter because it's just in stick form. Rub it on your body. It's in there, so it's really nice. For lip balms, I picked a couple of my favorites. You know, I'm gonna go with the Lanison Nipple Balm. Amazing. Nothing beats this stuff. It's absolutely incredible. I also love Glossy, balm.com. Jouer, what was I trying to say there? Jouer Essential Lip Conditioner. And then this one is by Bondi Soiree, the Smile Lip Balm. This one's really nice. These are all really great. They're super hydrating. They're the types of balms that like leave your lips feeling nice and gooey and hydrated, but don't make your lips feel more dried after you take them off, because I know that's a really big problem for myself with lip balms. So these I swear by. My hair seriously gets so staticky in the wintertime, and I found something unintentionally, but it really helps with the static problem, and it's texture spray. This one's by Milky, and what I do is just kind of like spray it all throughout my hair and then kind of like work it in with my hands. So not necessarily using it for a texturizing spray, but using it just to put a little bit of that in the hair. And then it really just helps with that like force field of hair sticking out from your head. So I found that this really helps with static during the winter time. And then the last thing that I want to recommend to you guys is a fake tan. Fake tan. I always say spray tan because I hate saying fake tan, but This is what I'm referring to whenever I say spray tan. It's Loving Tan 2-Hour Express in dark. It only takes 2 hours to develop, so you can put it on in the morning, rinse it off 2 hours later. Very convenient, very true olive bronze. Absolutely love Loving Tan. It's what I've been wearing for pretty much like the past 6 months, and a lot of you guys ask about it, and I swear by Loving Tan, I really love it. So yeah, that is everything that I wanted to talk about for this best of winter essential beauty products. I hope you guys liked this one. I did one last year, and ooh, I was really excited to do one this year. So if you guys have any questions about any of the products that I mentioned, you can always leave them in the comments down below, and I will of course get back to you. And please don't forget to come follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. I will have all 3 down below in the description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye guys.